Hello everyone, my name is Wynand Fourie. I'm a musician from Cape Town, South Africa, and I'm back with another React. And today I'm going to be looking at another Buy Me a Coffee request. This is one from Ultra Red, and it reads, Hi Wynand, today we continue with Alice in Chains. This is Alice in Chains, Down in a Hole, 1992. There's the link. I'm going to jump straight in, not waste any time. I've heard a lot about this song in the comments from previous Alice in Chains reactions. So I'm a little bit nervous going into this because the title Down in a Hole sounds like a heavy track. It's also 5 minutes 36 seconds, so it's quite a beefy boy. But let's watch this together and see what it's all about. All right, thank you. Wow, we got a Western vibe here.
Bury me softly in this world. I give this part of me for you.
The coolest chord changes.
Sand rains down and here I sit, holding red flowers in a tomb.
Wow.
Down in a hole and I don't know if I can be saved. See my heart out decorated like a grave.
Sure, man.
You don't understand who they thought I was supposed to be.
Sure, man.
Look at me now, a man who won't let himself be. Down in a hole, feeling so small. Down in a hole, losing my soul. I'd like to fly, but my wings have been so
It's such intricate songwriting.
down in a hole, and they put all the stones in their place. I've eaten the sun, so my tongue has been burned of the taste.
Cooking in the sun, women.
I have been guilty of kicking myself in the teeth. I will speak no more of my feelings beneath. Down in a hole, feeling so small. Down in a hole,
Yeah, man. Wow. That was a cool music video as well. Like I love the kind of camcorder, lo-fi, low budget kind of vibe. Just going to a place, having this little camera, just like kind of. It's very slice of life. It feels very nostalgic, but I guess like in the '90s, like the '90s kind of benchmarked. Is that the word? This kind of style of video and filmmaking, the very like nostalgic slice of life kind of vibe, you know. And I don't think like the lyrics necessarily, like it's not like the video and the lyrics. It's, you know, you get a lot of music videos where the two don't really meet, you know, where like the music video is just something like a concept and it doesn't really tie in with the lyrics necessarily. I feel like this is the case, although there was a there was a part where it was like down in a hole and they showed a hole of a toilet, which that ties in a little bit. But I also like that. I like when there's a little bit of separation between the two. It makes for you know, like an interesting interpretation of the words. But I do want to maybe check out the words while I'm here and while we're chilling, because I was kind of taking in the video a little bit more than the lyrics, and I think I've got a feeling that the lyrics are quite important. So let's check that out. Yeah, let's go. So it starts with Lane kind of vocalizing, and then we have the intro that's sung by Lane and Jerry, but Jerry Cantrell, I don't know why this is written again. Bury me softly in this womb, I give this part of me for you. Sand rains down, and here I sit, holding rare flowers in a tomb in bloom. Damn. Wow, that's poetic, man. That's beautiful. I want to hear how he's singing this again, because it's like he's got a very, very like thick, grungy accent, and it's hard for me to kind of. Ah, those harmonizer guitars, beautiful. It's very like reminiscent of like Nirvana a little bit, but I feel like obviously like they were coming up in the music scene and at the same time, so they were probably influencing each other in a sense. But I feel like Alice in Chains, they have a little bit more intricacies in their composition and arrangement and songwriting. Like there's very interesting changes, and like musically speaking, there's like very interesting modulations of key, and like these people know what they're doing, you know. They're not just by like happening upon these things by accident. Like these are skilled musicians and songwriters. I give this part of me for you. Sand rains down and here I sit, holding red flowers in a tomb. I mean, there's a little bit of like tying in there, like sand rains down, you know, in this deserty place, but that's such an interesting image, right? Like sand raining down instead of rain, you know, instead of water. It's like this dried up emotion. Like it's almost like I've felt too much. I'm dried up inside, you know. Holding rare flowers in a tomb in bloom, like I think it's speaking about death. It's speaking like, you know, I mean, the song is called "Down in a Hole." You know, I think it's quite vivid in terms of content, like what it's about, I think it's quite clear, you know.
Down in a hole and I don't know what I should be saying.
It's like that feeling of you know, being at your worst, or being like hitting rock bottom in a sense, and being depressed. If you've ever felt depression, if you've ever gone through depression, you know how hard it is to actually get out of it. You know, people give you advice and people tell you, yeah, you know, you just gotta go out there and find your purpose. You just gotta go, like, where in, you know, meanwhile it's like hard for you to even just like get out of bed, like to just make your bed in the morning is like hard to do, you know. So it's easier said than done to get yourself out of that hole.
See my heart, I've decorated like a grave.
See my heart, I decorated like a grave, damn.
You don't understand who they thought I was supposed to be. Look at me now, a man who won't let himself be. Down in a hole.
That like modulation in the chorus, down in oh, da, 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 da. It's like it goes to this very major, almost uplifting, you know, like uplifting chord and uplifting chorus with these beautiful harmonies, and I kind of love that kind of songwriting where the music and the lyrics are so like on opposite sides of the emotional spectrum, you know, like down in a hole, feeling so small, down in a hole, losing my soul. I'd like to fly, but my wings have been so denied. It's like, you know, it's like I'm down in a hole, but I'm happy about it, and that can a lot of times be the case of depression. You like almost get addicted to that feeling, or like you become attached to that feeling, and you almost want to be there, you know, like you don't see any other way of being, and that's a very dangerous place to be, you know.
Feeling so small. Down in a hole.
I think especially when the depression and when the depression is tied to a certain type of addiction, maybe it's heroin, maybe it's I don't know, a certain type of drug, could be cocaine, could be heroin, could be, usually it's like opioids, you know, like you take to kind of forget about all your troubles, and you just lie back and like feel nirvana, and I think in the case of that, like when addiction is tied to depression, you do become addicted to the feeling, because the feeling is almost like giving you permission to do this drug. It's like, well, I'm feeling like shit, you know, so I'm just gonna keep doing this drug to not feel like shit. But meanwhile, the drug is like drawing out all your humanity and all your free will, in a sense, you know, especially something like heroin. It's one of the most, I think it's the most addictive substance that we know of. I believe, I don't know, I could be wrong, but it's definitely up there, you know, top 3. But yeah, it's such a dangerous place to be, and such a, you know, it's like self-fulfilling prophecy, and it's such a circle, you know, like chaotic circle that happens, and you get stuck in that loop, you know. I've never done heroin, and I never will, because I've seen too many of my heroes kind of, you know, kind of die and lose their humanity under that drug and under addiction. I've struggled with my own substance abuse in the past, but you know, I'm glad I got out on the other side, and I've great respect for artists who have gone through it and who have come out the other side healthier and you know, broken that habit like the Chili Peppers, for instance. I think it's a good example of people who lived the most rock and roll lives, or who's gone through the real dark side of addiction, and then came out the other side, being healthier human beings. You know, having broken that loop of addiction. Anyway, I'm getting carried away.
Losing my soul. I'd like to fly.
I love how Fly has all these, like, this chorus of vocals, like we're soaring out into space, you know, and then with the video it's like it's spinning around, and it's almost like a confusing, it's I'd like to fly, I'd like to be high, I'd like to you know, maybe it's referring to I'd like to be free from all this pain and all this suffering that I'm going through, or I'd like to, yeah, I think it's like flying is referring to freedom in a way, you know, but my wings have been so denied. So it's like I want to be free, but I'm and this again could be tied to addiction, where it's like you take this drug to be free, but every time you come out on the other side of the trip, you know, your wings get cut again, and you just end up hopping around like a bird with cut wings, you know. It's sad. It's a sad sight.
But my wings have been soaring high. Down in a hole, and they put all the stones in their place. I've eaten the sun, so my tongue has been burned of the taste.
Eaten the sun, so I've eaten the sun, so my tongue has been burned of the taste. Damn, like it kind of reminds me of what's it, Icarus, flying too close to the sun, so his wings, I think he had wax wings or something, they melted, and then he fell to his death. It kind of reminds me of that, like getting that taste. And I think especially for musicians who've made it big and who've gotten the taste, maybe you've started as like a bar musician, and then you all of a sudden you get like these big gigs, and record labels want to throw money at you, and you weren't maybe prepared for all that attention, you know, or you didn't know how to like deal with it, so you flew too close to the sun. And you know, if you're a junkie and someone just throws money at you, you're going to use that money to feed that addiction.
I have been guilty of kicking myself in the teeth. I will speak no more of my feelings beneath. Down in a hole, feeling so small. Down in a hole, losing my soul. I'd like to fly, but my wings have been soaring high.
It's got great vocal runs.
Bury me softly in this world. Oh, I wanna be inside of you. I give this part of me for you. Oh, I wanna be inside of you. Sand rains down, and here I sit. Oh, I wanna be inside of you.
dark. Bury me softly in this womb. Like bury me, like seeing the grave as a womb, as like a place where you can finally be. I want to say free, because like when you're in a womb, you're taken care of. You know, there's nothing that you need to do to kind of survive. You know, like you're free in a sense. Like you just have to lie there and like be in a womb. You know, it's like this place of birth, this place of nourishment. You know, I want to be inside of you. I give this part of me for you. Oh, I want to be inside of you. Sand rains down, and here I sit. Oh, I want to be inside of you, holding rare flowers in a tomb in bloom. Oh, I want to be inside of you. It's like, oh, I want to be inside. So it's like I want to be in this hole. I want to be. It's very dark, and yeah, man, it's heavy. It's heavy stuff. Damn. And then we go into the chorus again. Yeah, but it's intense, man. This guy's a very intense lyricist, and obviously he's gone through the trenches, and he has a lot of, or had a lot of heavy things to sing about, you know. And I mean, he even says it here. I've been guilty of kicking myself in the teeth. I will speak no more of my feelings beneath. Almost like he wants to not have to speak about these things, or he wishes he could bury these feelings, you know. But I think he's just like he's got the artist's soul, you know, and he needs to express it in the way that in the way that's most accessible for him, you know, which is through lyrics and singing. So yeah, really intense song, but really cool, really well written, really great performances by the whole band, you know. Like everyone's super tight. Everyone is like, I don't know, I feel like they really, I don't know how long they knew each other before they started the band, but I find that I think that they really found like their soulmates within music, you know. And like the guitars and the music and the drums and everything like tells the story of Lane's lyrics so well, and in such an interesting way. Like I said, sometimes there's like this disparity. I'm not sure what the word is, but there's this polarizing vibe between the lyrics and the music, but it works in a very interesting way. That's sharing like a certain type of message, or deepens the message in a sense, I think. Wow. Thanks, guys. Thank you for watching that with me. That was really powerful. Yeah, if you like what I do, please consider subscribing to my channel. And please, like this video. Go and like the original video. Go and subscribe to Alice in Chains. I mean, they're obviously not making music anymore, but yeah, it doesn't hurt to have more subscribers. So yeah, thanks guys, and I will see you for the next reaction. Okay, bye bye.